There's nothing like the intensity of coming down to the wire when both teams are fighting for playoff position, Grant.
Well, you know, B.A., for these teams, what you did before doesn't matter. You have to give everything in this game. It's essentially a bunch of one-game seasons from here to the finish line.
Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. Randall and Gobert are in the middle. Edwards is the 2, McDaniels the 3. And it's Dosunmu in at the point guard position. 4 on the clock. Here's Williams. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
3 misses in a row. Still looking for their first bucket.
Back to Daniels. Jacks up a 3. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. SGA looking around. Pass to Hartenstein. Here's Williams. Back to Hartenstein. Missed inside.
A very sluggish start on offense. 4 attempts with nothing to show for it.
Dort outside. And here's Hartenstein. Guarded by Edwards. The jump hook. The Thunder with another miss.
I mean, just a tough start. Missing their first 5 shots.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. Back to Daniels. Takes the 3. Yes, and it's Edwards picking up the assist.
Here's hoping this will help them build some offensive energy. It took a while to hit that first shot.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Hartenstein. Now here's SGA. The D's right on him. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor. Randall, the pass to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Can you say terrific athlete? Edwards just enjoys getting deep positioning and rising up for the slam.
Now that we have a chance, let's check out the teams that are scoring the most points off turnovers. Number 1, the Thunder.
It's one thing to cause turnovers, but the key is turning those takeaways into points. And this team is the best in the league at doing that.
Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. There's the 3.
It's all about the effort level from Dort on defense. He puts in the work to lock down shooters.
Down low. Here's Hartenstein. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
What you notice all the time about Isaiah Hartenstein, it's how much effort he gives, particularly when it comes to things like rebounding and defending. There's a reason Isaiah Hartenstein is an NBA champion.
Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Woo! B.A., that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. Pass to Hartenstein. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. And here's Hartenstein. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Connects from downtown.
And Shea didn't need a lot of time to get that shot off. His feet were set, his hands were ready, and he let it fly.
It's Edwards on the wing. Dort defending. Edwards, a pass to Randall. The shot's good.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 35 points his last game. Shoots over to Sumu. It's blocked by Gobert.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Edwards.
2 minutes.
And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Thunder trail by 3. Dort outside. Pass to Williams. And there's a pick. Fires from deep. Minnesota with a rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. It's Edwards on the wing. Back to Randall. From deep. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Oklahoma City has gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. Pass to SGA. Cashes in the 12-footer. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points.
And forget the analytics. I'll take SGA from mid-range any day of the week.
Here's Dosunmu. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Pass to Williams. From deep, Holmgren. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
A superb three-point threat. When Holmgren is knocking down triples, he's hard to contain.
The Timberwolves have gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. For 3, Randall. The Thunder pull it in. It was a victory here for the home team last time these guys met.
They were able to pull out a win last time because their bench came up big. It's so important to have depth on your roster.
And a credit to their front office. They wanted a more complete team, and that's exactly what we saw in that one.
4 on the clock. And it's Holmgren missing. Dosunmu, the pass to Edwards. To the inside. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. It's on Isaiah Hartenstein. Minnesota shooting their first free throw of the night. And the free throw, no good. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. The T-Wolves on top, up by 2. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
And how about the work they've done inside, just owning the paint so far?
We've got Jalen Williams, Mitchell out there with Isaiah Joe. Then it's Cason Wallace, and it's Holmgren in at the power forward position. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Now here's Highland to the paint. Here's Randall, and it's Randall with the jam.
Wow, Julius Randall. We could feel the floor shaking on that one.
Thunder trail by 7. Mitchell, the pass to Holmgren. Back to Mitchell. Launches a 3. Rebounded by Highland. Well, the Timberwolves shooting has been great, 57%, and finding ways to score consistently.
Wow, I mean, the 7'6" wingspan coming in handy. Holmgren loves swatting away shots just like this.
Now here's Wallace. No made baskets yet. Back to Holmgren. Holmgren with a screen on Highland. From deep, Mitchell. And another miss by Oklahoma City. The Timberwolves lead by 7. Here's Randall. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Holmgren's got 4 rebounds in the game.
Well, he's not having as much success shooting the ball early as he wanted, but so far, it's not hurting their team performance.
And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Yeah, an underrated passer. Randall has a nice feel for the game and is willing to keep his teammates involved.
Jalen Williams, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. SGA comes in for Mitchell. The Timberwolves also with a sub. Anthony Edwards is checked in for Clark. Williams passes to SGA. There's a screen, looking to end the run. Williams misses.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
And he doesn't have to do it alone. He's got 4 teammates on the floor.
It's picked off. Jumps up. And the fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You've got to love the effort. That's big time.
Well, Legs, when we talk about current players, who are the taking the shot with the game on the line right now.
Well, certainly the tried and true like Stephen Curry and Kevin Durant, you can't go wrong there. Or a multi-time MVP in Nikola Jokic.
Joe's checked in for Williams. And then for Minnesota, Gobert's checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Highland. And Ayo Dosunmu subbed in for Conley. Pass to Joe. Here's Wallace. No good on the three.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
Edwards gets the bucket.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And the basket is good. SGA's got 7 points in the game.
There's so many facets to SGA's game. He's equally good from all three levels.
McDaniels passes to Dosunmu. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Left side, Edwards. Randall against Williams. Pass to McDaniels. Just 5 on the clock. Kept alive. No good. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. Trailing by 10. Coming into this, having notched a win against the Lakers in their last game.
You have to respect their ability to stay consistent away from home, keeping their cool and making quality shots.
And if you want to see how well coached a team is, just look at their efficiency on offense. That's a testament to great coaching.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander following the score by Minnesota.
North of the border, he's north of the rim.
Edwards for three, and it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Count that bucket.
Yeah, there's such a smoothness to his game. What a soft finger roll.
There's a minute 26 left to play in the second quarter. Dosunmu outside. It's Edwards on the wing. Dosunmu, the pass to Edwards. No good. 3 for 7 shooting so far.
Well, the defense did just enough to force that miss because he is a good finisher.
Back to Wallace. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. To the middle. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. Here's Edwards. Williams grabs the board. Thunder trail by 8. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
I just like how aggressive SGA is. It's why he's able to draw these kinds of fouls.
So for Oklahoma City, Hartenstein, he's checked in for Chet Holmgren. Lou Dort comes in for Wallace. And Mitchell subbed in for Joe. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Reed's checked in. 32 seconds left in the second quarter. Nails it from beyond the arc.
When Edwards knocks down threes, Ant is pretty much unstoppable.
Dort a screen on Edwards. SGA against Edwards. 6 to shoot. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Hartenstein. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Hartenstein's gotten his second bucket on the night.
He got in excellent position, then takes it right back up.
And we finished off one half of play. It's Minnesota up 7, and we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And let's do something we never, ever, ever do, and that's go off topic.
What topic? So we don't have...
And circling back to the first half, things have not gone as planned for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
You're not going to win many games shooting under 30% from 3. If they want to climb back into it, they've got to focus on getting easier looks there, Ernie.
Not everybody can be like the Jet, though, who shot a career 40% from behind the line.
39.9%. That half year in Atlanta killed it, Ernie. I would agree with that.
And that's a wrap on it.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. The Timberwolves lead by 7. Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. McDaniels at the 3 with Randall at the 4. Edwards out there with Ayo Dosunmu. And it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Gobert. Randall outside. 6 on the shot clock. Off the mark there with a 3. And it's Oklahoma City's ball. Holmgren. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren's got 5 now.
Really smart decision by SGA, taking what the defense gives him.
Dosunmu outside. The floater. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Inside. Ooh, the toughness of Holmgren.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
And Minnesota with possession here. They held a 12-point lead earlier. McDaniels from long range hits a three-pointer. He's got 6.
Well, the defense is going to try to shut down certain things, but it's impossible to deny everything. That's a skilled play right there.
They get it again. The kick out to Williams. He drops it from range. Williams has gotten his 2nd bucket.
That make brings them to 3 for 4, and the game plan seems to be working here early.
Here's Edwards. Getting it done inside. Edwards.
And certain nights, Edwards just goes off. Very tough to stop when he's in the zone.
Edwards against Dort. Holmgren with a screen on Edwards. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Gobert's got rebound number 8 now. McDaniels. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Rudy Gobert.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
And now this offense feels like they can just do whatever they want.
Now here's Williams. 5 points in the game.
Well, it's been SGA's night, whether it's in the half court or out in transition.
Randall outside. Three-pointer. Pure from three-point range. Randall's got 12.
Well, those are the ones you're happy to get every trip down the floor if you can.
The shot's good from SGA.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Edwards for 3. Oklahoma City grabs a miss.
And all the credit goes to the defender. Very hard to contest threes without fouling.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's covered by Dosunmu to the inside. Outside, Williams. The 3-ball. And Gobert with a block.
Well, Rudy loves erasing shots. Every chance he gets, he'll take a swipe at you.
Here's Edwards. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Hartenstein's got rebound number 8 here already in the game.
Well, he better focus now. His efficiency is dropping, but there is enough game left to make corrections.
Dort outside. Let's go with a 3. Knocks down the long J. Dort's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Minnesota leading by 3. Edwards and pass to Gobert. Dosunmu outside over Gilgeous-Alexander. And the basket by Dosunmu. Dosunmu's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Great dime by Gobert. Scans the floor well to find his teammates.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Timmy, look at some of the elite defenses over the years. What sets a great defense apart from the rest?
Well, 3 main things: personnel, scheme, and effort. But also BA switchability in the modern game is a huge part, as well as communication.
We think about defense as one-on-one, mano-a-mano. It's so much more than that, though.
It's 5 guys on a string.
Here's what Oklahoma City's going with right now. Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Wiggins comes in for Holmgren. Wallace, he's checked in for Williams. And Joe subbed in for Dort. Wallace with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Joe, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. We've got 1:13 left in the third quarter.
Yeah, the guard instincts of Gilgeous-Alexander. I mean, fantastic work dishing the rock to uncover teammates.
And so Conley will bring it up for Minnesota. They held a 12-point lead earlier. And stolen by Williams. Pass to Joe. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening. Mitchell's checked in for Oklahoma City. And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now.
And that's why you don't want to foul a guy like him. He is going to make those free throws.
Here's Joe. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Williams, a screen on Highland. Outside, Williams. Off target from outside. Minnesota has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Edwards, that's good.
Oh, so smooth inside. Edwards found the opening and exploited it.
Wallace outside. Outside Mitchell. The 3 is up. Fires in the triple. Mitchell's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Edwards fires from way outside. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. Oklahoma City ahead. They're up by 2. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, coaches love unselfishness, and this is exactly what they're referring to.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. We've got Chet Holmgren, Mitchell out there with Isaiah Joe. Then it's Williams, and it's Wallace in at the small forward. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder.
Well, this is a good reminder for anybody who thinks he's too small for a 5. His athletic ability totally levels the playing field.
Outside Joe, pass to Holmgren. Here's Wallace. To the paint. It counts, and the foul! They'll pin that one on Julius Randle.
In the first half, they shot a little over 30% from the field. But since the break, they've really managed to improve in that area.
Wiggins, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Shannon's checked in for the Timberwolves.
Yeah, many believe Holmgren must add muscle over time to his wiry frame. We'll see if he focuses on doing just that.
Pass to Reed. Fires the 3. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. To the middle. Here's Holmgren. Chet not messing around inside.
And before he even leaves the floor, Holmgren has the ball at rim level.
Timberwolves trail by 5. Randle inside. Pounded by Wiggins. Back to Randle. Stolen by Wiggins. Mitchell deciding where to go with it. Now Wallace. Holmgren, the pass to Wallace. 5 on the clock. And the big finish by Holmgren.
Yeah, Holmgren saw a clear path, and he took it. You're not going to stop a guy with that kind of size.
Randle with the drive. And it's Randle with the jam.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Oklahoma City leading by 5. And Mark Dagnall has called a timeout. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. For the Thunder, Jalen Williams, he's checked in for Joe. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Mitchell. And the Timberwolves will go for a different look here. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Reed. Jaden McDaniels comes in for Shannon. Edwards, he's checked in for Clark. And Ayo Dosunmu subbed in for Highland. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Daigneault was just reviewing the plan with his team. Coach asked his team, can anyone knock down a three? Reminding them three-point shooting will open up the floor, make things easier in the half-court offense. Everyone loves making threes. Missing? Not so much. Guys?
Okay, thank you, Allie. Here's what Oklahoma City's going with right now. Isaiah Hartenstein comes in for Wiggins, and it's Lou Dort in for Wallace.
And when he's in the zone, it's very hard to slow down Julius Randle on the offensive end. I mean, he's got serious power to his game.
Screen by Holmgren. Beyond the arc. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
Well, he was able to sink a triple back in the first half, but he has yet to connect here after the break.
Edwards on target.
That's his first from distance this half, which gives him 3 for the night.
Outside Holmgren. Williams. Now SGA. Goes up again. And Gobert with a block.
Yeah, no easy paths to the rim when Gobert is down low. I mean, he just bats it away with ease. Wow. Edwards almost makes it look effortless. Like the whole team wasn't holding their breath right there.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Knocked away. And the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. Now here's SGA. He's covered by Dosunmu.
When you're trying to score the ball, the last person you want to see coming at you is Rudy Gobert.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
And stolen by Hartenstein. On the wing, Williams. Here's SGA. And there's the foul. It's on Ayo Dosunmu. That's his first foul. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Defense is right there.
And that is why Rudy's won all those Defensive Player of the Year awards. It feels like he's everywhere on D.
Well, it's a pivotal point in this game, and you expect SGA to step up.
Now Edwards. Williams rips down the board. And he drives in. Oh! Wow!
Williams is like a vibe. I mean, this guy gets it. He knows they need points there, and he takes it upon himself to deliver.
Well, it's always nice to head up to the connected cam to get another angle of these big plays, courtesy of AT&T. The putback! How about the activity?
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
The Thunder have gotten 5 of 12 shot attempts to go so far in the fourth quarter. Outside, SGA. Shot clock at 5. Now Holmgren pulls it from 20. Ooh, it misses.
He had the right idea going to the fadeaway, but the defender stayed right on it.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
What a huge shot at this point in the game.
Now Holmgren. SGA with it. Jalen Williams. Oh, off target from downtown. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Dosunmu outside. And he nails it.
Well, controlling your heart rate in big moments like this is something that coaches talk about, and this guy can do it.
Alexander fires. Ooh, they can't stop the run with that one. And they committed intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
And that's an intentional foul.
Chet Holmgren. First personal foul. Second team foul.
So the first one drops, and that gives him a 4-point cushion.
2 shots.
And so he drops them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Safe to say, that should do it. This is why making free throws down the stretch is so important.
Holmgren can't get the three. So we see the Timberwolves get the win here.
End of the game.
This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had to dig deep to come out on top.
Yeah, you know, some teams might buckle under the pressure towards the end. The crowd was so amped up, such a hostile environment, but they stood tall and got the win.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation. And we present the player of the game, Rudy Gobert.